Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Monday morning, the Aquatic Morning Show, where all the Aquarius go to be in the know here at the Aquatic Morning Show. Good morning, Miss Edie.
Good morning. Good morning. Been a busy weekend for someone.
Yes, it's been very, very, very busy, and we will get into some of that nitty gritty as soon as we say good morning to some people in the chat who have been here early this morning. I didn't set the stream up until later, and so, but of course, Miss Annette snailed it. Levi's Aquatics coming in second, and Eduardo, you're never third, but you're always first here.
Aw. Stroke his little ego.
That's right. Lefty, I sent you the link if you can join us. And good morning. Mike's Aquatics and Things. And we've also got Stephen P. joining us as well. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good cold morning.
Nope.
Very cold.
I hit my snooze. I can't tell y'all how many times. I was like, no, it's too cold.
I'm glad you made it home safe.
Yes. We got in about midnight. Not midnight. I mean, I'm going to tell y'all, when Joe's ready to hit the road after something, gone. We didn't stop to eat. We did stop at, well, I think we stopped once to get gas. And I think he was running a fever. And so we got something to take. And there's Lefty. Good morning.
Morning.
And so he got something to take, and then I think his fever broke pretty quick. But he doesn't ever get cold. And then when his fever broke, he was sweating. And so I was like, yeah, you might have had a small one. But regardless, he was ready to get home, and we weren't stopping but once. So that's what we did. We stopped once.
So the way you do it.
I got to sleep for the majority of the time, so it went by quick.
Well,
It always seems like it takes less time to get home, too, than it does to get somewhere.
yeah, it was an easy drive home for us.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much I-49. Well, I-10 to I-49.
Yeah,
So,
it's I-12 for us.
Me. Feels like it takes forever to get home because you're not excited. You're more excited to go to the event, so it feels like the trip goes by quick.
see, I feel the opposite. I feel like I'm so excited to get there. I ain't never going to
Yeah,
get there. And then home, it's like, man, I really didn't want to leave that fast. Misfit Reptiles and Aquatics, good morning. He had a stream last night.
he sure did. And I fell asleep, like I dozed off in the middle of it, and then woke up to Patty being like, "Hey, delete this guy." It was like a bot. Like, I don't know, I can't do mod things right now.
I was just lurking. I wasn't paying attention to the chat.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't know that I said hi. I'm not sure. But I had to set these two tanks back up. So that's what I was doing in the middle of listening and lurking. But
You did say something, and then you went to lurk mode, I guess.
Okay. See, I forgot. Bunny Viper, good morning. And Seth Brittington. Yeah, okay.
Wait, what now? Is that
three syllables is too much for Jess.
That's my name?
That's a mouthful.
Brittingham. Brittingham?
Yeah.
Brittingham. Okay, I'm trying to say Brittingham.
Yeah.
English wasn't my best subject.
There we go.
I have
Yes,
my own
that's
language.
Brittingham.
My own language anyway. This Whizzle. Be Whizzle, I can say that one. Michael Long Family Show. All right. Change the
That's a
name.
long family name.
Yeah. Dennis Christensen.
Hello. Yeah, he's been here.
Yeah, but remember, I'm looking for somebody from
from the
Secret Santa. I don't think that's him. Tanked Aquatics, good morning. Joseph Stanley, you're super tired on me trying to lurk and get ready for work. Lurk and work, lurk and work. Tanked Aquatics, John Larson. Whoa. GRB, good morning.
GRB.
Ben Backstorm.
Local weatherman, Ben Backstorm.
That's right. I love it. And I know. Backstorm, but it's always going to be Backstorm to me.
Joe Stan asking, how did you get Stephen P up this morning? That's a good question.
Well,
He didn't
I
go
think
to sleep?
he's gotten excited about being on the morning show in the morning, so he gets up just as chipper as
That's right. Even before this, I would set my alarm and at least kind of be half awake at the beginning of the morning show.
Your
Jenna
alarms
P-
work?
Jen and Pete's probably got something to do with that too.
Yeah.
I set my coffee. I had to rewarm it. And I was only putting it in the microwave for 30 seconds and it stayed in there for a minute.
Ooh. Now it's like burnt and hot.
Yeah, it's like bitty sip. Now, Fish Tanks Aquatics. I don't remember if I said good morning to you, but good morning again if I did. Too Cooley for Schooly. Carrie, Science Scout Girl, we missed you. You would have had a freaking blast.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why in just a minute. Let me get through the mornings. John Larson. I might have said good morning, but I'm not sure. Miss Terry Lee Mercer. All right, I got to get the glasses now.
We say hi to Ed's Tanks for Therapy.
No, I have not.
I missed it too. I snuck in on me.
I am the one who got him up. And Miss Bunny Viper did get out of the tub for us. So, hey, I've been honored if you stayed in the tub and watched us.
Yeah. Waterproof. I mean, phones are mostly waterproof nowadays.
Ziploc bag.
That's right. New Local Austin. I shower and watch Fish Tube. So, I'm not addicted to it or anything.
Just hope you don't hit the go live button one day by accident. That would
Oh,
be
no.
And we're not going to tell you.
Yeah, I would hope that would be one of those that YouTube would just automatically take off.
Nope.
Probably not.
It'll just go in a different area.
It'd be my luck, right?
I mean, it might, but it would take a little while.
Take a minute for the bots to realize, oh my God, there's a naked woman on the screen. Oh, it's naked. So Carrie, it was so we're used to being at the Aquashellas, and the Aquashellas are so big, and like it's nonstop. Like you hardly even have time to just sit and hang with anybody, right? Because we're being pulled here or there. Got to go get this video or this or that, So, but at this one, there was just enough downtime to chill and to hang out or to go grab that person that you wanted to do an interview with and not just be like, okay, okay, bye. I got to bring another one in. Okay, bye. Bring another one in. It was perfect. And for the freshwater people that were there, which was just me, Stephen P. and Miss Jenna and dadgummit, Joe's Strip Shack and Eric
Lucas.
Is it Luca or Lucas?
I think it's Lucas.
I thought it was Lucas too.
Okay.
From buypetshrimp.com.
Yeah. And we ended up being the only freshwater people there, but there was.
It is Lucas.
Lucas. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, good deal. There was a big fish store. I guess it was a big local LFS store that was supposed to be there. That was bringing a bunch of stuff, but they all came. Most of the crew came down with the and they didn't have enough people to support the store and bring stuff to the thing, so they had to back out. But yeah, we did. We got to sit down and chill. Not so much the beginning of Saturday morning, or up until about 4 o'clock Saturday, but after that, and then Joe did leave when we left. He took me back to the little place that we went to Saturday night to eat the pizza and the ice cream and the bar.
Yeah.
And so it's like the old timey, cute little quaint towns. It's called the Old Town of Slidell, but it's just freaking cute. And I wanted to go back and get just a little bit of video on it, and it probably wasn't the best video because I was hanging out the truck, but hopefully it'll give you an idea of what it was. But it was just a cute little town in the way that on this side, so take a block corner, okay, and you got one side is the ice cream store. This side, you cross the street to this side, and it's the pizza joint. You go back to this side, and it's the bar, and then cross back over, to the other side, and it's tacos and beer.
Nice.
So, I mean, it was just it was cute. And we had a good time. We didn't go to the bar. And then they did something else. Oh, there's also one of those axe throwing places right there. That went there. We didn't go there. We left right after the pizza joint. I was wore out. So we made Joe go back to the hotel.
Is that like a new millennial trend now, is to have axe throwing?
I don't know.
Yes.
We've done it, and we did enjoy the hell out of it. At a Christmas party like 2 years ago, it blew my mind. I was like, I'm not going to axe throwing. I mean,
I did it once at a Renaissance fair.
I did end up having a blast.
I just do it in my backyard.
Okay.
I got
throwing
knives, the throwing stars.
You got knives.
axes.
I bet you have a knife within reach right now.
Dude,
Several.
I have at least 5.
Wow.
Got my axe on the wall if a Viking breaks in.
Uh-oh.
Hey, he ready,
Got
ready.
the hat. You had the Viking hat.
I do not. I have Pikachu ears.
Oh, total opposite.
Oh, wait, let me find my tinfoil hat.
Right.
We're pulling up the props.
I don't have any props beside me at the moment. Actually, I do. And it is that time of year. I should be wearing it.
Everybody should have a flashlight within fingers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got
I don't-
2.
I don't have any Mardi Gras hats. That's a nice one, though.
I have some Mardi Gras beads.
I found my necklace.
Yeah, it is that time of year, Mardi Gras. And back next weekend is Mardi Gras down there, isn't it? I think so.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready to go to a parade again.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm not. Not even here, and which is nothing as big as New Orleans. But no. Mm-mm.
Yeah, and they have the Spanish Town parade here. It's pretty big, but yeah, same deal. Super spreader.
Yes.
So you can tell that Lefty's been hanging out with Ed with all these things in props in
It just means I'm clean, so things are right in front of me while I clean the other parts of the room.
Yeah, yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah. Oh, we
I
have
got
one of
random
those
stuff.
kind of things here. I should get it out for next week.
Yeah. Just I don't even know, like a Joker hat or whatever, but with there was actually a huge, and I did want to stop, but Joe was ready to go home, so we headed home. But
Viking hat.
yeah,
Just give yourself some vent holes first.
right.
Oh man, yeah. Well, I'm not wearing it right now. If anyone missed the Metalhead stream on Saturday night, it was pretty crazy and hilarious, and went on for way longer than I could stay awake. I think it was like
If you
6
like
hours.
planes, go watch it. I know Bex loves planes.
Who
Uh-oh.
doesn't love planes?
Were y'all making paper airplanes and throwing them or something?
Oh, that would have been a good idea. We could have made model planes out of paper.
Right?
Oh yeah, that's for next week,
That's
next Saturday. Yeah, Beck's husband is an air traffic controller. And so
Really?
she gets to hear about airplanes 24/7.
She's so lucky.
Yeah,
Is he in the army? Or just
I think it's just
for an
commercial.
airport?
yeah, they're in Colorado. I forgot what airport it was.
Okay. It was a 6-hour stream. Wow. Griffin and Texas Fish Room. Hi, you guys.
Howdy.
I was hoping to see some of our newbies come in today. So I know that we made some good friends down in Slidell. And we've actually met some lurkers. They'll come in, they don't ever say anything in chat, but they do lurk. So, Stephen, do you remember the name of the young lady that brought us the gumbo yesterday evening?
I figured you were going to ask me that, and I don't.
I was gonna ask Joe, but I didn't know.
Well, she said she lurks in my streams too, and she's like about 20 minutes away from where I live.
Yeah,
and I was like, say something in the chat. We like chatters.
exactly.
We love our lurkers too,
Grim,
but
good morning.
don't be afraid to chat.
Right.
Morning, Jerry.
All right, so I'm gonna send him a text and see if he remembers her name. But she came and they hang out with us a long time yesterday or Saturday, and then she came back Sunday and brought gumbo and hung out with us like behind where we all were sitting.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of had like an end, but it was separated, but not all the way separated. So we were just all kind of like right there in a horseshoe kind of, and it was set up. We liked it. It was good.
Eduardo says he thinks her name is Beth.
Beth,
Okay.
let me see.
That's the shrimp. Yeah.
They're multi-purpose. They don't just hang on the side of your tanks anymore.
What? Oh.
Yeah. If I see her name pop up in chat, I'll remember that
Yeah.
it's her.
Let's see. I'll see if he emails me back. I don't know what time his flight was, or Eric's. I don't know what time their flights were today. We did get to take them back to the hotel, and they didn't have to take an Uber. And I was Saturday morning, so I went to bed. We left the place at late Friday night after setting up, and went back to the hotel because they fed us there. And but we went and dropped off Joe and Eric. Well, he didn't tell me what time to pick them up the next morning. So I got to the hotel, showered, got all that stuff done. And then, I sat in the bed and I was like, oh crap, I don't know what time to pick them up. So I was like, I hope it ain't too early because, it's midnight. Well, and I still had not slept at this point. And he didn't answer me. And so I stayed up till about 2.
No, you got to remind him you have not slept since your sleep on Wednesday night. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
So I had been up 48 hours.
Oh, that's always fun.
Yeah. And the bad thing was I felt better before I went to sleep at 2 that night than what I did when I woke up 5 hours later. I was like, I should just stayed up. I mean, this is for the birds. But he didn't text me back what time to pick him up, so I went to sleep. I set an alarm for 7:30, which is my normal alarm. But so it went off. I checked it, and he hadn't messaged yet. And so I heard my phone kind of ding ding at about, I think it's 7:40 or 7:38 or something like that. But it wasn't my alarm, so I didn't pay any attention to it. So I went back to sleep till about 8. My alarm went off again at 8. I got up and he was like, "Oh yeah, you can pick us up at 9." Okay. So we were like an hour late picking him up, but I reminded him that he didn't let me know last night, so you can't get mad at me. So
and you had Mississippi Hippie was with y'all too.
She did come Saturday. She did come Saturday. We had fun.
Yep. She just showed up this morning in chat.
Did she hear this morning?
I believe they're lurking on their way to an appointment. They said.
Okay. Well, good morning, Miss Sherry. She got on the live stream with me, or I kind of forced her to. So
yeah. It was like one of those moments. Oh no!
Exactly, and that was her face when I was like, "Come on over here, Miss Sherry."
Like, by the way, do you mind being on a live stream?
Exactly. That's right. No way to do it but that way. Just spontaneous. Boom. You ain't got time to think about it.
Yeah, I guess, but yeah.
I didn't get all of the it's getting hot. I did not get to get all of the interviews that I wanted to do because of people getting cold feet. They didn't want to be on camera video, and at first I think they thought that it was live streaming. I'm like, no, I'm not live streaming. This is not live streaming. This can be edited. So I know I got at least 3 or 4 good ones. And then some of them are going to be at Aquashella, and they told me to make sure to grab them at Aquashella because we did just kind of run out of time. I should have done more interviews on Saturday, but I don't know when I would have been able to leave the booth Saturday to have done that. I mean, it really did. It shocked me how quickly we ran out of fish. I was just blown away.
With the lady's name, Brittany Bell.
Brittany Bell?
Yes.
Is she in chat?
No, but Eduardo has been doing some research this morning.
Yep. That's how did Eduardo know?
Brooklyn.
We were listening to it on the thing we were chatting back and forth.
Bell.
Oh yeah, that's exactly who it is. Now that I see that name, because she showed me what her YouTube name is, just in case we ever see her in chat. And that's her YouTube name as well. So
it is okay.
Yep.
I had to do something real quick.
So apparently we pay attention every once in a while.
I'm impressed. Morning, Rico.
And she looks like a Brooklyn too.
Is that the girl who said so pretty?
She's very pretty. Very pretty. Brooklyn Bell. Linda. Brooklyn Linda.
Morning, Shannon.
Hey, Shannon.
Morning, Santa.
Shanna.
Add friend.
You found her?
Yep.
Facebook stalking. That was quick.
And Sherry wanted to know if you got a scraper.
I didn't, Sherry. I thought about it when everybody was packing up. And
did they have a fish scraper? Someone shaped like a fish?
Not a fish, but for the glass, and it was made by Seakim, and it was a sturdy one, so it wasn't one was gonna break, and it did 3 different sizes, and actually the size she got would have been great for like the 10 gallons and these little nano tanks, but they had a bigger one that I need for my saltwater tank big time, and they're not like, the only thing that's metal is the blade. If nothing else is metal, so for the saltwater it's not going to rust, and I really wanted it, and I didn't get to it. I was trying to also wait till the end to make sure that I wasn't spending money that we didn't have, make sure that we made, paid for everything, got paid for. And everything did get paid for, but if I'd have had to pie the booth, or if I had rented the booth, then we wouldn't have, even broke even. But that's, I didn't bring enough. Like,
yeah, I mean, you had a table full of stuff, and then like you had to move some stuff around for my plecos, and
yeah,
it was all gone
Yeah.
at the end.
yeah, it was all gone at the end, but it still wasn't enough, to like it. It's really weird. So it was like the perfect amount almost. It was enough to sell out, but not enough to have for the next day. We didn't need that much for Sunday though.
Mm-hmm.
We might have sold more if we would have had more plecos, because really the plecos were selling really good. And I mean the guppies were too.
Yeah, well, when I showed up, we got there at about noon on Sunday, and the only thing that I saw on the table that was yours was the pair of albino.
That's right. And they stood around. They stayed the whole time, and I sent them home with Steven. So they were.
Yep, they're gonna be going in the mosh pit.
Awesome. It was a pair of albino jumbo mosaics.
Oh, that sounds beautiful.
Yep, they are, and they are quite cold, but I think they'll be all right now.
I hear you. They and then I've still got whatever fish were in whatever tank. They stayed. But when I had the little bit of water in there, I went ahead and added that white sand that I wanted to add to it. So now it's like they look different, but they're prettier to me. And then what is that plant that Joe gave me a lot of the dwarf mini peargrass, but what was that other one that he gave me that you said was good and would spread?
Oh, the hydrocotyle tripartita Japan.
Yeah, that stuff.
Yeah, it's a great plan. I love it.
Yeah, me too.
Having trouble
the
with
only way
it.
I can remember is because it has Japan at the end of it.
Yeah. You have it, or are you having trouble with it? I mean, I had trouble with it at first until I realized it's my rainbow fish eating the freaking leaves off of it.
Oh, there was somebody there Saturday that loved rainbow fish, and I told them to come back around when y'all got there, and I don't think they did. You have somebody come back by that was like a big enthusiast of rainbow fish?
No, I didn't talk to anybody who was into rainbow fish.
Okay. I don't know. I don't remember.
Not that I had any for sale, but
yeah, I think it probably was better. Okay. I'm missing comments. Now I've got people saying, go back and read the comment.
oh no.
Oh, well, what Joseph Stanley is referring to is when you were talking about Shanna being your best friend and you said she was in the wrong state.
Yeah.
So, of course, Matt, come out, well, how come she wouldn't know where her best friend is? And it went from there.
Oh, yeah. Like, I see Washington and Oregon and, what's the other state right there? There's like 3 of them right there in that corner. Anyway, Washington and Oregon, I just see as one. I don't know why. I just have, it's one of my things.
You just call them the Northwest and let it
yeah, I see it as one. And so, the most popular would be Washington out of Oregon, as saying things, I guess, are easier to remember. So,
and of course, Shannon was in the chat correctly, like Oregon.
Yeah. I can remember Portland and I can remember Seattle, but don't ask me what state they're in. They're just up there.
Yep.
Somebody asked a
Pacific
question
Northwest.
yesterday about Atlanta. They said, can you ship to Atlanta? They were like, Atlanta. Well, for us on this side, we all know it's Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, right.
I guess when you're on the other side, you don't.
Like when people say Portland, I think of Portland, Maine before I think of out west.
Oh,
Closer.
Really?
That's true because you're way
So
over there.
I'm right next to me. I'm like, oh, you Portland? That's right up the street. They're like, no, the other Portland. I'm like, oh, that's the other side of the country. No.
But see, maybe Jess was doing her psychic stuff because Shanna says they're basically the same, but I'm in Oregon and moving to Washington. So maybe Jess knows things she don't even know she knows.
See? That's
Oh,
right.
Stephen,
There you
someone
go, JoJo.
asked-
Just so you know,
Right.
now you're in the know.
Please give me more credit than what I've earned.
someone asked if you float that plant or plant it in the substrate, Stephen.
Which one? The hydrocotyl?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would want to put it in the substrate. Well, for me, actually, I just kind of buried the pot that it came in, although Jess got a tissue culture of it, so she would want to bury it in the substrate. The
Can
roots.
you I did kind of I rinsed off the gel, but can you plant it in the gel? Can you plant the gel?
I mean, get as much of it off as possible, because ultimately the gel will probably just like sort of dissolve in the water, and I don't think it's going to do anything nasty to it. But if you see little floaty bits of gel, you can net that out of there.
Because like this hair grass, yeah, I'm not rinsing this out. Like
Yeah.
it's look how
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you'd probably have to take the wand sprayer from your sink and get that off.
and by that time it's gonna just
Yeah, unless you put.
I mean, you can rinse it as much as I would rinse as much as you can
Yeah.
off. Like maybe use some warmer water and just kind of let it flow over it.
Put it in a cup with some water, let it just start dissolving on its own before you plant it, maybe.
I just want it to stay together.
Oh, Mystery Snail's asking if there's a short for today, Jess.
Yes. Well, it's not a short, but it is a video.
I sent it to her, but I don't think maybe she was busy.
Is it? Where'd you send it to me at?
I just sent it to Miss Lori so she
Oh,
can
okay.
do whatever she does with it.
Miss Lori's gonna do what Miss Lori does.
She
With
puts
world-
all the, go in there and do this, click that, and
Oh yeah.
whatever.
Duffreeze aquariums or defreeze Duffreeze, aka Rob. David Russell, good morning.
We have Papa Shrimp,
Papa Shrimp, what's up, man?
Geek Boy.
Dee Dee tell Jess. Oh, that's read the comment about Washington.
Oh.
Petro Man, what's going on? Long time no see.
And we've had several pop in. Richard Goger is here. Snoochie Booch. Yeah, Brian Motor City Aquatics likes to say that name too.
What name?
Well, it's Snoochie Booch, but he calls it Smoochy Booch.
Oh, what does that even mean? Is that what your woman calls you, Snoochie Booch? That's what I think.
That's from Jay and Silent Bob. It's a thing that Jay would say, like one of his little catchphrases.
Oh,
Okay.
this sounds like to me. Come here, Snoochie Booch. Come give me a kiss right there.
Smooches.
Hey.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed it too, Jerry. It was hectic Saturday, but I need to catch the replay of it for
Right,
sure.
right.
Yeah. Stephen was busy doing his thing. He was doing his Reverend Reporter on the floor thing.
Oh yeah, I went live in the afternoon, walked around, and about an hour of streaming, and then like, well, that's everything. And go look at the corals again. lot of reef people there.
A lot. And I did make out with, ooh, I even want to go see it open. I got a green star polyp, a big one,
Hmm.
and a
Some kind of clove thing.
clove polyp, yes, for my saltwater tank. And I waited till the very end before I got anything. And I did get deals on them because that's what you do when you wait till the end. You get deals, but you also get picked over. So the clove polyp was the one that I wanted the most, but I wanted the bigger one. Well, those sold within the first few hours because I went back later and couldn't find them and couldn't tell the guy what they were and didn't see the little ones. I swear he didn't have the little ones out yet, but they were so pretty. They were big and pretty, and I should have gotten them then. But I didn't, and I waited. But I did get some small ones, and he said they grow fast. So
I look at them, see they're pretty, see the huge dollar signs next to them, and
Yeah, I got the Green Star Pilot for $10.
Oh,
And I
okay.
got the no, I'm sorry, I got the Green Star Polyp, which is the big one, for 55, and it's normally I think 65, 75. And then I
Huh?
got the little one for 10, and I think it was like 25. So um
Well, for some reason, I knew you would come home with some saltwater stuff.
did you?
Well, it's right there. It's too much of it, not
It's too
to get
easy.
something.
Yes. Oh, believe me, I looked and I looked and I looked and I looked, and then I was like, not mine yet. Nope, not mine yet. Nope, not mine yet. And most of them are so expensive, stupid
Mm-hmm.
expensive. And it's like,
Yep.
okay, every
Yeah.
single one of y'all have this. So it can't be that damn,
Yeah.
uncommon.
Yeah, that
The
was the thing.
prices are all over the place too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and I don't know anything about coral, so I don't know what I'm looking at. But I'm like, that one looks like the other one I just
Yeah.
saw for
But
like
this one's
half
$50
the price.
more.
Yeah.
That was probably the biggest shock when I went to shell it. Was like, oh, these corals are way more money than I thought for something that's the
Mhm.
size of a quarter.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. Like, they don't normally come up with their prices on them corals. They just pick them up, pack them back up, and go to the next show with them.
I'm assuming it depends on where, because I know Chicago being so far from where most of the vendors came from, they actually did lower prices on that last day.
Okay.
Compared, I know Florida, I think people said they didn't lower them, but most of the vendors came from Florida down there, so they're not
Right.
they're a drive versus an airplane. So
Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah. Petro Man with the $20 super chat.
Aw, thank you, Petro Man.
Pretty orange little blazing stripe across the screen.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't have a cool little song that Bunk has got, but
Well, there's always time to make one.
I can't rap. I used to. There's some him and Biz are supposed to be. I'm gonna have to remind them. They're supposed to be making me one to sing or to say or rap or whatever.
Or play.
Or
Nice.
play, and I think the play part is better.
Nah, you gotta do it live.
You gotta do it live first.
Mhm.
You can go live on a cell or tablet. Biz Whizzle is telling, like, Miss Kaylee. Miss Terry.
But they're trying to help Levi. He said he can't. They won't let him live stream.
Aw,
YouTube keeps telling him he's not old enough, and yeah, I guess he is. His
Um,
mom keeps sending him information. Something's not going through.
yeah, I think when you're 13.
I don't like streaming on my phone.
I don't
It makes
either.
my phone so hot, so fast.
Mm-hmm.
I just watched the battery percentage just drop by the second.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, I just don't understand.
Then mine won't charge because it overheats.
Yep, exactly.
Mhm.
And you can't keep it or plug it in and then go live or whatever, using it on StreamYard, and it's still you're watching the battery things go down as it's heating up at the same time, even though you got it plugged in.
You have another blue streak across your screen.
I do.
Whips World.
Whips World party time. Don't
Whippersnapper.
remember the rest of it,
Excellent. Woo-hoo.
ma'am.
Is Whippersnapper working today? He's in retail, correct?
I don't know. Not sure.
So
My parents. Wow, we are 40 minutes in.
lots
Wow.
of times he lurks
Mm.
and listens while he's
Already.
working.
But yeah, so we met several people that we hope are gonna tell us that they're actually lurking. And we got, I believe, 6 or 7 people
People.
signed up for Fish Tubers Mafia, and so Joe will be doing that. And just a reminder with that, you guys, if you can still buy your shirt if you want, and the shirts are $20, and then it gets you put in the run-ins for those giveaways that he does is going to be doing every month. So there's bonuses to getting it and being in it. And then every time you get to go somewhere, like we were at this one, so we get a pin mark or however he's going to do it on the map. And then when we go to Aquashella, Orlando, then he pins us there. So you get to keep up with all you've been, and it kind of follows you. It's kind of cool the way he's setting it up. It's fun. But those are still available. He sold a bunch of them, but that's getting off the road. And I did give I made a kid an honorary Bitch Tube Mafia Junior. I did.
We gotta track his location too.
Yeah.
Mike's Aquatics with the $4 super sticker with the coffee cup.
Awesome.
Is that a new one? I don't remember that one.
Speaking of coffee
No.
cup,
Nice.
Miss Dee Dee, right here, Miss Dee Dee Spendin is our coffee cup sponsor.
And you too could be a coffee cup sponsor.
And you too.
Indeed.
A coffee cup sponsor. Oh, speaking of that, I also, when I got home, had something else in the mail. Man, y'all are killing me with the coffee cups.
Oh,
This one, Miss Susie Q made for me.
Ooh.
Oh, very nice.
And for whatever reason, it is so much prettier it looking at it just than it being right there on the screen like that. It's that black really makes it pretty.
that was sweet of her. She wasn't feeling well last night. She didn't strain.
Yeah.
Aw.
I should text her, see how she's feeling.
I wish that it made the whole cup black though.
Yeah, I think is it Zazzle that will let you choose the color?
Yeah.
But you have to pay like 3
More.
times as much.
Yeah, they're double the price.
Yeah.
But Miss Susie Q, thank you so much. I don't have a morning cup show or thing yet. And then I've got that now, and I've got the 2 that Lefty gave me, and I've got Papa Shrimps, and I've got Catfish Terry's, and then I made Miss Dee Dee's. So is that all that I have? I might think I have one more. Oh, I got Bob's, Kayla's Aquatics.
Yep.
Yeah, you did. That was a Zazzle cup too.
Yes. Well,
It was a little different.
it was different, but it wasn't. It was a little bigger. I think it's a little bigger, but it's still the same shape. I'm gonna get the ones that are.
I think that was the first I ever heard of Zazzle was when he made his.
Okay. So thank you to everybody that's sending me the coffee cups. And Mike's Aquatics and Things, thank you so much for the $4 super sticker. And that was so sweet.
Yeah, I have a Mike's cup that John McKenzie won, and of course I was begging for it so bad he let me have it. But when it's used, I'm like, hope nobody chips it, because you try to be very careful, keep it pretty. Because that's a pretty decal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which apparently he's changing.
Why?
I don't know. He said he was trying to do something to show more of his content.
I think it's pretty.
He'll probably have a snake sticking out of it. So
Mhm.
snakes. Just guessing there, Mike.
Tank Aquatic says, "Oh my God, Showtime has a movie called Aquarium of the Dead."
That sounds
Well, they're
familiar.
probably at my house right now.
Zombie fishes.
Right?
Filming live on location.
Oh no.
Yes.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
All right, Mrs. Mercer, take care. She said she's got to go.
Have a good Monday. Hey, what y'all having to work for? What is today? Today's what,
Martin Luther King Jr.
Move.
Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Miss Mercer said they're having to move back to the city due to their health.
Oh,
Oh.
So that sucks.
I hope not too close. If that's what you want. Some people like to be right up in the middle of things. I mean, it depends. Like, I don't want to live in the middle of everybody.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
might be in about 5 minutes away.
Yes, and we are. We are about 7. In fact, we are 7 minutes from our house to Brookshire's.
My other house, I was right in every time the fire station went off, I had to hear it. You know, I was right close to it, the other house.
Ah,
I like it out here, trees and you know.
yes.
We don't even have a backyard neighbor. All that's swamps behind us.
Yep. Yes, yes, yes.
I need to get more Fish Fam mugs for sure, and drink more coffee.
Yes, you need to drink
Always more coffee.
coffee.
It's all the zombie fish are all the cardinal tetras that I lost. They've come back to attack.
Oh,
That's a lot of cardinal tetras.
Woo!
It's swarm.
I've lost every cardinal tetra I've ever had.
Oh no.
Me too.
Can't keep them alive. I don't know why.
huh.
Those are neons. The neons last a little longer.
Susan, I usually mute my mic when I type because mine is a clicky keyboard.
Oh, and I love to hear.
Yeah.
I do too. I do too.
Mhm.
I,
Morning. Liz is lurking while finishing packing up. Today we finally be at the Fishy Wonderland, so they're getting the last of it out of the house.
Best of luck.
Yeah.
wow. I'm so happy y'all are getting them. I'm happy you're getting there. What the heck is that, Dee Dee?
The gibberish she does.
Fast typing
Though it could be a URL. Who knows?
like Lefty. Yeah, he types like 200 words a minute, I think. I love to hear it. I love clickety click. I learned on an old fashioned sling. Sling.
Yeah.
They moved us up to the, we got to use a electric typewriter for 6 weeks, and then we had like 6 for the whole class, and we shared it. So for the first week or so, you would type and still try to fling that carrot, you know. You lost so much time taking your hand off the keyboard.
Y'all need to come out with mugs so we can collect them all.
Would people like some keyboard trivia?
Oh,
Does
Keyboard
anyone know why
trivia.
we have the key layout that we have now?
no.
Because when typewriters first came out, everything was in just ABC order.
Yeah.
But the secretaries were typing so fast that it was jamming up the machines. So companies designed this layout to make it harder to type.
I'll be.
And
They
it's
made
just stuck ever since.
Wow.
Oh, I guess like maybe some of those letters that were used so much were like because like
It
when
was
a
jamming up the
typewriter,
old
there's an
heads.
arm that goes and hits the paper. So if you
Yep.
got like 2 of them next to each other,
And
they
they
hit
were
each other.
jamming each other up.
Wow,
So they spaced out the letters so it's harder for it to
fun
type.
fact. And then everyone learned
Wow.
to type this way, so it's never gonna change. Hopefully,
No. I would
Better
like
not.
to see one that
The old
was
school
laid out
ones.
the old way. Yeah.
Well, you
They-
know, when computer keyboards came out, and what is the QWERTY? What does that mean? Well, I guess it's the first
yeah, the
5
first
letters. Or
6
Yeah,
letters.
it's just a style.
But what was the choices? You could pick that or something else back in the day.
Mm,
Well, y'all probably aren't old enough to remember you could pick.
I don't remember. Now, Jerry was saying they call it keyboarding now instead of typing. And yeah, whenever I was in high school, I took a keyboarding class, though it was still a typewriter. It was like a more modern one where it was like a keyboard, but it was still a typewriter. Like you still in real time, the paper would come out. It just was like slightly more modern than the classic typewriters.
But now I cannot type as fast on the laptop keyboard.
No, I can't either.
They're because they're not angled. It takes more finesse to get used to those.
I've got mine sitting on books that make it so that it is angled, and but I still it doesn't have like the buttons are too soft, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's not like yours, and you can hear it click, and you know that's what I need. But then it goes back to that. Well, I need to go get the other screen, and then I'm gonna have 2 screens, and I want a different keyboard, and then I'm gonna have to hook in a different keyboard, and I don't know.
Good morning, Eric Wyrock.
Eric snuck in on me.
Playing
Yeah.
piano with type of skills helps. Yeah, I think so.
But nowadays, kids are born with typing skills. It's in their DNA. They know how to work phones when they're born.
Yeah, but they suck at typing on keyboards. Like they can all do it on their phones, but you put a keyboard in front of them,
They
and
pet.
it's like,
Yeah.
what is this thing? Like, so they're so used to Chromebooks, and now if you forget your Chromebook, we make them use the desktops, and they look at the mouse and they're like, "What's this thing?" I'm like, "It's the same thing you plug into your Chromebook." Well, how do I use it? I'm like, you drag it.
Hmm.
They're like, what's this? I'm like, it's a keyboard. You type on it, you know, same thing you always use.
Wow.
They're just so used to the Chromebooks and their phones. It's like, here's an actual computer.
Still terrible at my phone.
I could do the old phones better than
I miss the old phones.
You had to
Press the number
Yeah.
multiple times
Yep.
to get to the right letter.
I miss
Hey,
those.
you had to
Oh.
like maybe press once the middle key or something.
Because
Yeah,
I
do that.
it's all muscle memory. So I could be driving and I could have the phone at my leg. I could be typing and driving at the same time and not have to look at the phone because I memorized the keyboard pattern. And then I would just quickly glance at it, you know, up here and be like, oh, it's good, and hit send.
Oh,
You
No,
can't do that
back
with the darn
then-
smartphones.
I was anti-texting back then. I was like, you need to call me. I'm not dealing with these buttons.
yeah. Well,
You lost
the speech to text thing doesn't work hardly at all for me. So
It doesn't work well with Southerners, especially my lingo. But Joe, he
I
does
can
call
say
me
good
text.
morning. This is what it's going to look like.
I don't like that it censors my swear words. It puts asterisks.
Wow.
I didn't know it would do
It's
that.
good morning.
How
There
funny.
might be a setting to make it not do that.
True, Jenna. Texting also used to cost money per text.
That's true. It was like a dime. Like,
yeah.
and it was a dime to receive one too. So you say something to your friend, they reply.
Like,
It's
freaking
20
call me
cents.
back.
Track
Both
phones was
ways.
the worst.
Yeah.
Well, I was super resistant to debit cards. It's like, why can't you just write a check?
And now we all sound old talking about when we remember texting was 10 cents.
I remember when you got the
I am a
package, you
girl.
got 30 minutes of phone calls and like 200 free texts.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you could pay for your minutes, or you
Yeah.
can, and then the nights and weekends were free.
Yep.
Forget texting Canada. That was $7 a text message.
Oh yeah,
That was ridiculous.
Oh,
I had a friend in Canada. We'd be texting, and next thing I know, my mother's like, "Why is there $100 worth of texts on here?" I'm like, "What do you mean? We have the unlimited plan. Didn't include Mexico and Canada."
yikes.
That's like when I was a kid growing up. The kids that I went to school with, that was a long distance phone call for us on the regular
Yeah.
phone line. But 2 towns over in 2 different directions, I could talk for free. People didn't know. But if you had to call the school, if your mom called the school to check you out or something, it was a long distance phone call, 5 minutes away.
Remember back when they charged you by the kilobyte?
We didn't have that up here.
in order to pass the test, you had to type 60 words a minute without looking at
Oh,
your fingers.
I'm good.
Yeah, I can.
I'm good. My average is 98.
Oh,
Oh, I can do 70, 75.
I suck then. I can do
The
30.
kids are always like, "You can't type that fast," and they pull up their stupid typing games, and I'm like, "Wow, I type so fast the Chromebook is like, what's going on?" And it's like, "Well,
Oh yeah, laggy processor.
Yeah.
Lag.
I hate when that."
Can't keep up with that.
Yeah, AOL, $20 a month. Yeah, I remember going to the supermarket. You get the free trial discs. You just got them on the counter. I always take them home. Earthlink was the other one that no one ever used.
Miss
Yeah.
Susan says, throwback. I was in school and trained on one of the first color copiers where you add the color toner manually. What a mess. Your hands were stained for days.
I remember pouring the ink and stuff into
Yes.
the one. I used to love to smell that stuff when you
Fillers.
made off papers.
But there's black ink fillers for the copiers.
They brought those back now. You could actually do that again if you want.
Wow.
Yeah.
That stuff, ooh,
Just give me the cartridges. It's easier.
yeah, not as messy.
So who remembered old school aquarium stuff because I wasn't keeping aquariums back
I
then.
wasn't either.
Under
So,
gravel filters.
Under gravels, the
No
box
plants.
filters. Oh yeah, no plants.
Oh,
No
that
plants
guy.
at all.
That guy on Saturday evening, Stephen, you had already left, and he was he bought the last female guppies that were in the tank, but he's wanting to raise them, and he's a talker for sure, and he wanted to I think he was the one that wanted to come back and talk to you about the mosh pit. No, the mosh pit.
Oh,
Because I was telling him about your mosh pit, and I sure thought he was going to come back Sunday.
mm.
I got out in '89. Oh.
Y'all know we have a new video editor amongst the fam, don't you?
Who?
Just in case you missed it, Eduardo has debuted his very first edited video.
Yes, yay!
And guess what his subject was?
What?
His plants that he got from Stephen P.
Sweet.
Yeah, I shared out
And
his
Genevieve.
video on my community page yesterday. See, okay, I guess what's mine is hers, but she
Exactly,
didn't
you're married.
cultivate those plants.
It doesn't matter. You're married. You share everything now.
That's right.
She didn't dial in the lightings and fertilization and CO2 balance for all that.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't
What's
matter.
yours is what's yours. What's hers is hers, and what's yours is hers.
Yep.
That's
That's
right.
how it works, Stephen. Come on now.
It'll
Yeah,
never change, bud.
I agree. All right, you guys. Well, we're coming up on our hour mark, and bringing us this hour mark is our one and only Joe from Joe's Shrimp Shack. We had a great time with him this weekend. He did good. We did good. It was a good time. I'm glad we all got to go. Here is Joe from Joe's Shrimp Shack and his goofy self.
Dude, did you see the size of Joel's shrimp?
No, I didn't. Yeah, the size. Come on, tell me.
Dude, there's one out. Take a look, quick, quick.
Whoa! Whoa! Holy!
everybody's muted. Me and Dee Dee are not.
Yeah, we can just do all the talking.
Jess still muted. Oh, there we go.
We're going to roll right into Stephen P. 2003 and the clean version of the Guppy Rap song.
It's a live ever mosh pit. So watch it, don't knock it, drop and fry every day, ain't gonna stop it. People saying hey and whoa and take it slow, it's out of control, but they don't know I got a mother-loving biome. Nature! So leave it alone, they're doing fine in a happy home. Making babies with their fathers and mothers and sisters and brothers is kind of gross, but you know that's the way it goes. Now I'm in the midst of a colony blitz. It all started with a batch of fry. The mama died, but the baby survived and grew up and thrived. Then the guppies kicked the breeding into overdrive. What was accidental and incremental blew up into an exponential and totally mental experimental hit. And the fish police threw a fit. I guess they just couldn't handle my live error mosh pit. Best not front on me about this company, 'cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. You might think from this rhyme that I'm mucking up guppy lines. Ain't got no crooked spine or time to hear you whine. police. I'm making hybrids I desire to acquire and combine entire lines designed to inspire and surprise and advertise the rise of my monkey fighting live bearer empire. You're looking all distraught, you think it's overstocked, but you got no shot to sway me, you're an afterthought. Yeah, I got guppies getting blitzed on duckweed. Had enough of these, well, they don't stop, and neither do we. You might call it a challenge, it's a poop per gallon. Your rationale is sound, but it's a little unfounded, cause I'm gonna be crowned as the best flippin' mud guppy breeder around. On this earth, then my mutts, I assert, are gonna make you a convert to a chaotic tank that doesn't take much effort or the hand of an expert. Look, all I did was rap and 5 guppies just gave birth. Best not front on me, mouth this company, cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. You might think from this rhyme that I'm mucking up guppy lines. Ain't got no crooked spines or time to hear you whine, cause you best not front on me about this company, cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. If you wanna do like I do, fertilize the plants with fish poo. Don't fret about being overrun, just chill and have some fun. I got the new genetics for the color theoretics, a different aesthetic. It's cosmetic and frenetic. If you don't get it, I do. I got a vision, it's eidetic. In your derision, well, it's really quite pathetic. Uh-oh. Now you see a bunch of platties, they're looking fatty. You think it's fatty, and the plants are overgrown, getting kinda ratty. It's alright, little laddie. Just look me in the eye and tell me who's your daddy. Best not front on me about this company, cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. You might think from this rhyme that I'm mucking up guppy lines. Ain't got no crooked spines or time to hear you whine, cause you best not front on me about this company, cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. If you wanna do like I do, fertilize the plant with fish poo. Don't fret about being overrun, just chill and have some fun. Yeah. You think I give a fudge about some algae? What, you afraid of shiznit getting too natural up in this biznatch? Good sir, dispose of your TDS meter, for it measures organic and inorganic solids, and it's more beneficial to learn the chemistry of your water. Thank you very much. If you want to do like I do, fertilizing plants with fish poo. Don't fret about being overrun, just chill and have some fun.
Hey Fish Tube, Steven here. Steven P 2003 Aquatics. Aquatic.
And there you go. He said it just right.
It is hard to say and read. Miss Lori, I don't know if I'm able to. I can't do the post a link for her because I'm not a mod.
What do you mean you're not a mod? You're not a mod?
You're not a mod.
What?
You're just a co-host, Dee Dee.
I'm just a dumb blonde that works here.
Good morning, Bex.
Bex, you missed all the plane talk. I know
She
you're sad.
did, yeah.
Well, hold on just a minute. I can fix that. I thought you were a mod. There.
Well,
You are now.
Larry, we are not stuck in snow. We have sunshine.
Ours turned all to rain. I was sad. Now it's going to freeze overnight, so I'm wondering if maybe it'll be a delay or a cancellation tomorrow. Who knows?
Maybe. No snow here.
Yeah.
Just some threat of flurries yesterday, but nothing will stick.
Ed sent me a video from his house saying it's snowing. You can move to Tennessee now. I'm like, one storm does not equal I moved down there. Ed.
Well, maybe Skipper could use some help up there. The reason he's not here, he's out shoveling snow. His neighbors shovel their snow. Isn't that such a sweet guy?
Oh.
The snowblower didn't start, maybe?
Right. Well,
Yeah, because he was like, I'm going to be there. I'm like, okay, where are you?
Yeah.
so Dragon Lair did bring up a point. He says he is apologizing to to Stephen P. and Joe, but that after the months of hearing these videos nearly every day, I treat them like insurance commercials and have to mute them. So the reason is I play most of his songs during the middle of the stream, guys, is because I don't get copyright claims on them. I play the other songs at the end because I do, and I can edit those out like that.
Yeah.
And it's not a big deal. But if I play, Stevens, he's got them set and does them to, some that aren't claimed. And so it's not and doesn't look so weird in the middle of the stream when I say, okay, we're going to break. And then we're right back if I have to edit it out. So there you go.
Yeah.
I think to make us some more songs soon enough. Jeffrey Watts, good morning. Good to see you.
I mean, me and Danny cannot be the only musically inclined people who can do a fishy song.
As far as I'm concerned, y'all are. I'm not one of them.
Like even
I wish I could sing, and Dad can sing.
like I can play Fish Nerd. I don't think I get copyright claimed on that one. And I can play the one of Danny Weshy's. I think
Duckweed?
I don't remember which one. I don't remember if it's Duckweed or if it's Glassbox Hero.
I thought he got Glassbox Hero free of copyright.
Yeah, one of them he did, but it still sends it to me.
What about Foxy's
Snails?
song Snails?
All of Foxy's I get.
Huh.
Bex, are you saying that you sing? Is that what I'm understanding?
And then
What?
LRB's Pleco. I don't think I get copyrighted on that one either. But yeah, so that's why.
I have to check out this auto tune.
Auto tune.
Yeah, it's kind of obnoxious. I did the B-roll song in auto tune just because the original by T-Pain is auto tune, but yeah, it doesn't sound natural for sure.
What
But
is
what
that
I
mean?
do doesn't sound natural either.
Whenever like the singing part of the B-roll song where it kind of sounds robotic
Uh-huh.
and it's like, perfect pitch for each note.
Yeah.
That's called auto tune. It's like a filter that you put
Makes
through
you
the
sound
audio.
good if you're not good in music. That's why a lot of artists don't sing live. They use they lip sync.
Oh. Well, I can halfway sing. I just can't rhyme. I can't come up with it.
Just make it a country song. It doesn't need a rhyme.
But I mean, I don't necessarily have to be a country song. I mean, I'm not all country. I like it all. In fact, I think we've talked about this before. I like country rap. Like, I know everybody's like, what the hell is country rap? But I mean, like, I do. I like country rap. I like where it sings a little bit, but then it's got the rapping in it.
Mhm.
But it's not like your hardcore.
She gangster country.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Papa Shrimp said he used to get copyright claims on his own original music. I do too, and then I have to dispute it. Like, this doesn't belong to anybody. It's mine, or anybody but me. Like, this is mine. How are you attributing to somebody else?
Yeah, but
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, every single day, every video I do, I have to dispute one or the other. And like I said, if it's at the end, it's not a big deal.
Mhm.
In the middle, though, because it just looks, it messes it up. It messes up the flow of how it goes if I have to cut it out. If I dispute it, a lot of times it'll come back, it's fine. But that takes a few days. So.
Who popped in?
Yep. Let's hear.
Brooklyn! What's up, lady? See, y'all say hi to Brooklyn. That's the lady
Hi.
who met in.
Good morning.
Nice to meet you, Brooklyn.
I wish y'all could have met her
Thanks
in
for
person.
feeding them.
That's right. I wish y'all could have met her in person. She's cool.
Smell chili. My husband heated up some chili.
Brooklyn Bell Gumbo Lady.
Yep. Everybody be like, hey, where's Brooklyn?
And she's got multi-tank addiction going on.
So she suffers from it too.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
on it. She's starting to.
We were talking water parameters yesterday because she lives like 20 minutes away from me and apparently has the same water where it's like it has buffer and no minerals, and she uses the same GH boosting stuff that I've used.
Wow.
Well, I was telling y'all that song that Abdul made,
Mhm.
and he gave it to me. I have a copyright claim against that one.
Is it attributed to him? Like it's his song? Or
Yeah, well, I guess I did it right. I ran it by him, and before I did it, but it's claiming that it's another song, and I listened to this other song, and it's like it's nowhere near.
Yeah, some of those
yeah.
third-party companies are funky like that.
Yeah, so I've got to do what I got to do. I just haven't done it yet. But it's like, you got to be kidding me. Yeah, I could see it if it was very similar.
Yeah.
But even on a stretch, you can't make it.
YouTube is weird. Like I bought licenses through Adobe, and I'll use the same song in 5 videos, and it'll only give me a strike on 1 and not the other 4.
Yeah.
And it's like they're all the same music.
Well,
it must just be the level where it's loud enough to be heard over my voice.
Hey guys.
So,
hey guys.
Stop. There. Sorry.
Gee, I wonder who that is.
Sorry. I was trying to get ready for the fish history and scientific news, trying to get it set up and ready. But hey, since we're there, you guys, we're going to roll with it. We've got Alex from The Secret History, Living in Your Aquarium, one of the good parts of the morning show. Now we've got fish history and scientific news with Alex.
Alexander Williamson here with The Secret History, Living in Your Aquarium. Today we have a real deep dive. Your aquarium, real secret. And that is that Carl Linnaeus was not the first person to come up with binomial nomenclature, or the scientific thing where you give things a Latin or Greek name and it has 2 parts and you name it after people and stuff like that. Well, before that, for a while in the 1500s and 1600s in England and France, Sweden, Switzerland, Italy, Germany, Spain, kind of you name it, all around Western Europe, really, Western and Central Europe, people would use a system to name things where it either had a historic name that was just whatever, like a water cow or something like that would be what a hippo was called in some form because it looks like a cow in the water. And that's still kind of how we name things, except now we classify them so that there's structure to it. Now, I have a whole long episode live stream where we go over how Latin names work and why you add an I or 2 I's after a name or an AEA or all sorts of things like that. But today, the secret is about Gaspard Bohan, and he was born in 1560 on this day in history. He was a Swiss botanist and taxonomist and the author of Pinax Theatra Botanica in 1632. He classified around 6,000 species of plants, both aquatic and terrestrial plants, and he gave them binomial nomenclatural names. So for Europe, he basically looked at grasses and said, okay, all the grasses, they look alike. So I'm going to put them in a group. And then within that group, do they have seeds or do they have a vein or a seam down the middle? And he broke it up versus their basic traits. And with the broadest ones being one bigger category and the smaller and smaller differences being smaller categories. But inadvertently, 200, 300 years before evolution and Darwin and the theory of evolution, or survival of the fittest, became a reality, he had kind of figured out that things have evolved, or God created them, whatever it was he was thinking at the time, but that things have organized in a way that you can actually see similarities. So yeah, a blade of grass with a line down the center versus one with 4 or 5 lines. So all the different plants that have blades of grass with a fold down the center will be in one group. And then the ones with 2 lines in another, 3 lines in another. Then below that, he would see, okay, well, how does the grass go to seed, or how does it flower? Does it have clumps of 2 seeds or 3 seeds, or flowers in a bunch or in columns? And he would then name them based on that. Now, he decided to use Swiss names first, and later it was recommended that maybe he try Latin. This was just for the local use and for basically his use in his books. And soon it began to get popular, and he began to group plants in what he called generas. And that was the thing right above species. And this concept, although not first thought of by him, it was first written out and documented. So clearly he speaks of someone else, such as people before him, all the way back to Plato and Socrates and the great philosophers who classified things like this in the past, but not specifically plants or animals and all of them. This was more an organizational system for oneself when studying. He was really the first one who thought we should do this, and it should be for all the languages in the world. But he only thought for plants, and it was only for the European plants, really. And so it took another about 60 years before Carl Linnaeus would even be born. And then he would come up with the lovely system we have today of taxonomy and Latin or Greek binomial nomenclature. That's the secret history of today. He was born today, and hats off to him for thinking outside the box, or maybe really, really rigidly thinking inside a bunch of boxes. Okay, he wasn't outside the box. He organized the boxes. Let's thank him for organizing the boxes. Back to you at the Aquatic Morning Show, Jess. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
And there you go.
Thinking outside the box.
Fancy.
Organize the box.
It's all boxed up.
So, Papa Shrimp said that the fishfam.link is not working, Matt.
Uh-oh.
Maybe he's doing an update.
Okay. That would be a good reason for it not to be working.
Maybe. I tried it too. I couldn't get in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Server host could be restarting your server or something. Too.
Yeah.
Oh, good, Brooklyn. I'm glad you know Alex. Good deal. Yes. So if there is any of our new people that we have met that are joining us, please go and see Alex with The Secret History Living in Your Aquarium. Very, very smart man.
Yep. Lots of info.
Lots of info. More info than I will ever be able to absorb.
Yeah, a lot of times I just go on his channel and search specifically on his channel for information rather than like do the broad YouTube search.
Yep, for sure. Well, since Aquafest is over, do you guys know what's coming up next?
Coachella Orlando?
The thing I can't attend.
Or fish swaps that happened before it?
Maybe.
Yeah, there is one fish swap that will be going on before Aquashella Orlando. That is, let me see if I can do it this way. There we go. Okay. The tropical fish swap meet says over 100 vendors. That's how many vendors are normally at Aquashella?
A lot.
Yeah.
Over 100?
I don't know.
That's a lot of vendors. 100 vendors is a lot of vendors. But that's going to be Sunday, January 23rd, 10 to 2 at the Hilton Northbrook, Illinois. That's the next one. That's a club event. It's not a, I don't know what you call Aquashella or like Aquafest, or it's
not a convention.
Yeah, it's not a convention. There we go. It's not a convention, but it's like a convention. It's put on by the club itself, other than like a non, I don't know, something else.
Don't lose count, Lefty.
What?
There's over 100 vendors at Aquashella.
He's like,
Over 100.
I got up to that. I'm like, I'm done counting.
Oh, wow. Okay, wow. So there we go. There's an Aquashella Orlando, February 26th and 27th. In Orlando, of course. It's at the Gaylord Palms Resort. Y'all, that is one amazing hotel.
how much do they charge to stay at the Gaylord Palms Resort?
A lot.
It's like $400 a night, bud.
It's
Yeah.
close. Yeah, it was extremely out of my budget.
Without waterfront or oceanside view or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I just like being like close to the event. So that's why, I stayed at the, whatever it was. I think it was a Hilton for Dallas, the one that was the official hotel. And it was expensive as well, but not no $400.
$199 a night.
Ooh. We
And that's
stayed at
the standard.
we stayed at the I think the Holiday Inn, which is right behind it. I mean, it's not like it's a long drive. We stayed further from Aquafest than where the Holiday Inn is at Aquashella, but and we only paid like 120 a night. And so yeah, that's what we're doing. Again, I can't afford to pay that kind of money, especially with the amount of events that I plan on making. So Papa Shrimp Jess come to our swaps before that, how I met her, but she good for us now. Yes, and Joseph, let me know if there are any other dates, and I'll go find the flyer or whatever and put that up in the lineup here. And I wouldn't mind making that because I can't take anything to and sell at Aquashella Orlando because I cannot afford one of their booths. But Aquashella Orlando is the next big event, and I do know that Aquarium Co-op will be there. So I know that they're trying to make that centered around them, which is great. So yeah, I'll actually be at the same place with them finally. Oh, wrong one. There. The next one is the Northbrook, Illinois again. I think they have a swap every 60 days. I mean, they got some people pumping out some fish then.
And again, over 100 vendors, same 100 showing up.
Yeah, I guess.
Wow.
Guess. That's crazy. The GCCA meeting on Sunday, March 13th. Looks like Jay Schumacher is going to be, I guess, speaker. Cyprochromis and Periochromis.
That's a beautiful fish.
That is a very pretty fish. I've never seen it before. Like, it's the first time I've ever seen it. Huh. And that is also at that same club, Northbrook, Illinois. I'll have to look into that fish. Then we have the Aquarium Club of Lancaster County. Freshwater swap. Freshwater fish, animals, plants only. No equipment and no marine livestock. Well then, at that fish place, which I've heard a lot of good stuff about that fish place. Tables are $10 for non-member or for ACLC members and $15 for non-members. Admission is $3. Oh, I rolled my thing and it moved. Oh, that's cool. Aquatic Expo is in Atlanta, Georgia, April 2nd and 3rd. And that's the next one I have on my list. Now, I learned something this weekend as this Magna, it says presented by Magna. Different clubs get together and they bid to be able to put on this event. Magna. So like Aquafest, the guys that were running Aquafest, Eric and Jerry, their club a few years ago won the bid and got to put on Magna. So I thought that was kind of cool the way they had that set up. So Magna Aquatic Expo is April 2nd and 3rd. Reefapalooza, which is an saltwater convention only, but it is going to be in Orlando. They call that RAP. They call it RAP for short. I learned this weekend. Okay. RAP. So RAP is April 23rd and 24th. Wish I could make that. Man, what did I just do? I didn't want to do that.
I don't know. What'd you do? We can see it still.
Okay, good. It ended up pulling it out into its own window thing instead of being up in one of my tabs. But I was able to put it back. All right, there. All right, next is Aquaticon, Saturday, April 30th. Ooh, Lord, wait. Okay. Wait. That's April 2nd and 3rd. And then that one's April 30th. Wow. So Aquaticon, you guys, is put on. Going to be in Knoxville, Tennessee. April 30th is premier aquarium show. So this show has been trying to happen for the last 2 years, but due to the human ick, has not been able to go off. James from
Fisher Fever.
Thank you, Fisher Fever. Is a big part of this, and so is that. What is the name of that? That guy
Aquatic
that helped.
Marine.
What?
What?
The store.
Aquatic Marine.
Aquatic Marine. Thank you.
I believe his name is Kenny.
Ken. Okay.
Sounds right.
He is also part of this, if not the main part of this. So there you go. Aquaticon. We have another Reefapalooza in June, 25th and 26th in New York. You know, I think that's the first thing we've seen that, big convention that's in New York. Huh. Oh, we hear Lefty typing. He's going at it.
He's saving some money for people right here.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Triple Crown. The Triple Crown, you guys, which is actually the 4 crown, which is what? What is quadruple? Quadruple. Not triple, quadruple. It is July 27th through 31st. 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th. So it's a 5-day event. 4 clubs, the killifish, the guppy, the cichlid, and what's the other one?
Rainbow.
Rainbow, that's it, Rainbow. All in one place. That's a big event, you guys. That's going to be fun. They're going to have lots of after, or they already have some set up that you can go and do or buy, whatever. So I think most of us, if we're going to anything, are definitely going to the Triple Crown.
Yep. I had to prioritize, and this was it.
That's right. So then you have Aquashella Dallas, August 6th and the 7th, in the heat of the damn summer.
It's going to be a hot one.
It is going to be hot, but hopefully they have the AC going real good up inside. So that's all you need. Another rep, August 13th and 14th at the Hilton Anthem in Anthem, California. I'm saying that right? Anthem? Anaheim?
Yeah.
Anaheim. Hey, see that? Anaheim, California. Another Reefapalooza, another wrap. Another Magna. Save the date, September 9th and 10th, 9th through 11th in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
And these saltwater people getting all the events.
I know.
But then Keystone Clash. That's a big one.
Yep, and there we are. Keystone Clash for graduating to 150,000 square foot Expo Hall, September 23rd through the 25th. Yes, this show was one day last year, This year, they were able to get.
It was 2 days last year.
Oh, was it? I thought it was
There
on-
was so the Friday night was like a VIP aquascaping thing, and then it was Saturday and Sunday was the actual main event.
Oh, okay, but it's bigger now.
Yes, they upgraded to a much larger space.
So does that mean more vendors?
I believe so.
Cool. What does that mean? Oh, we plan to deliver. Are they going to deliver fish?
They're delivering more of everything, more
Right.
space, more people.
Everything. So here's the AGA in Chicago, Illinois, September 27th through October 2nd. Mark the date. Finally. What is the AGA? What is that?
Aquatic Gardeners Association.
Gardeners. Okay. They got Bentley Pasco running that one.
Chicago? I don't know.
The All-American Catfish Convention, October 9th, 7th through the 9th in Herndon, Virginia. It's the first time I've seen that one. That
Yeah.
must be one that Skipper added to the mix here. Cool. And then Aquashella Chicago, October 8th through the 9th. I think I've said enough about that. Another Reefapalooza. I think there's 4 Reefapaloozas and 3 Aquashellas.
Oh, look, directly competing with Aquashella.
Yes, and Reefapalooza. I mean, there's another one. Not Reef, the Red.
Oktoberfest.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right. That's right.
There's all 3 of those are the same weekend.
Wow.
Yep. All right, that's the last one I got.
Well, you certainly have somewhere to go that weekend. No matter where you-
Definitely. I would still love to be able to go to Aquashella that Saturday, leave out Saturday night, fly to Fishtoberfest, and then leave out at Fishtoberfest and come home.
And sleep at some point.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely go through Aquashella's website when you guys are booking if you want the main hotel, because it seems like there's an issue with prices, because it said Orlando's showing $199 a night when I go through
Okay.
Aquashella's website.
Okay, because I did briefly. I went to the actual resort website and I was seeing $339 was the lowest.
So yeah, if I can, do you mind
So,
if I
yeah,
share my
that's-
screen real quick, Jess?
You what? You share
Do you mind
whatever.
if I
dude.
share my screen? All right.
Of course.
Just so because I'm not sure why it's showing different prices for people, unless I'm doing something weird. But so here's the Aquashella website. So I clicked on Orlando. Went to book your room. And pulls it up with the Aquashella stuff. I hit reserve. Watch it show a different price now. So if I was getting there, I'd probably get there Friday and check out Monday.
Yeah.
So we'll do that. We'll hit search. And yeah, it's showing $199 a night.
What happens if you increase the guest per room to 2?
Yeah, see.
Usually these rates are for up to 4 people, so I don't think it would.
Yeah. Well, plus $30
I can't go any
reward
higher
fee.
than 4. So,
Yeah.
and then if you get the other rates, then it goes up. But I would just go with the standard if they're available. Must have been
Yeah. I
the
mean,
day,
that's more reasonable for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And then the $30, I guess, gets you into the water park or
so
whatever else you got there.
yeah. The total was like $911 for Friday through Monday, with checking out Monday. So that's still steep though.
Still a lot.
But like
Better
it's
than
better than
400.
if you were paying 3 something.
Ugh.
Wow.
You
When
can
I
do
go
something
anywhere,
and I put mine.
I don't want to pay no more than $300 for a
You might
room.
be able to call
2 or
them,
3
Dee, and be
nights.
like, "Hey, I forgot to put the group code in," and they might be nice and be like, "Hey, we'll give you the reduced price."
Or you could just cancel it.
True.
Yeah, cancel it and rebook.
Well, I would call first in case certain days are booked up based on the room you got, because that could be a problem now that it's so close that they might not have every day you're looking for.
Right. Well, you guys, I've got another sponsor I need to say hi to. Thank you very much for my sister with the I was going to say the secrets you living in your gram. The social media lady.
Hi, Fish Fam. Are you struggling to gain new subs or followers? Would professional graphics, captions, and ads help you to sell more products? Perhaps you need a marketing strategy that works for your business that is also cost effective. You're not alone. Millions of businesses across the world struggle with this problem. Good marketing plans, poorly executed, cost businesses billions in lost revenue each year. What is the solution? The Social Media Lady, a digital marketing agency. This team of seasoned marketing professionals works with your small business to plan and deliver a solid blueprint to drive more traffic to your website, YouTube channel, and social media. You can check out our work right here at the Aquatic Morning Show, as we currently provide their social media marketing as well as the majority of their graphic design services. When you decide you're ready to level up, schedule your free consultation at thesocialmedialady.com/fishnews.
And there you go. So she put a post, or the company put a post on Facebook the other day, and I wanted to bring that up. Let me just a second find it. And it's kind of like questionable. I was like, that doesn't make sense, but okay. Somebody had brought it to my attention. Let me see. Share. What they do is they just go and pull things. The lady that works on mine specifically isn't like a specific fish person. You know, she knows general, like, you know, guppies, or, you know, doesn't know much about them, just knows they're a fish and stuff like that. But they come up with these things like this one. Trust is like an aquarium. Once it breaks, it loses life. It can never be patched up again. Now, I'm sorry, that makes no sense whatsoever.
Where is that, like a quote someone actually said somewhere?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I got to ask her what the heck exactly they were thinking on this one, because you can patch aquariums and they're like new.
It almost looks like you trained an AI to generate a quote about aquariums. And that's what it came up with.
And that's very, very possible about what happened. I'm not a fan of that one. I don't quite get that one. And there were some, you know, remarks, you know, but I like an aquarium tells stories that everyone interprets differently. What is your story? I do like that one.
Mm-hmm.
But that one, anything is possible when you follow your dreams.
That one's funny. Or punny, rather.
Yeah. Fish will never be afraid of living in the ocean, no matter how deep it is.
I don't know if you're a guppy.
That one looks like an actual quote, though.
Yeah. A guppy down next to an anglerfish.
If there is magic on this planet, it's contained in water. Maureen Esley. So that is a quote.
Isn't that on somebody's video we see?
Maybe. I don't know. Aquariums tell stories that everyone interprets differently. What's your story? There's that one. I like that one. Aquarium fish make us realize how beautiful silence is. I don't think it's very silent inside the aquarium with the fish talking to each other. We just can't hear it.
So it's silent for us.
Yeah.
Oh, Jess, Michelle says she emailed you on the 14th.
Okay, on the morning shows. Okay.
And we do have some new folks that have popped in the chat that's new to me.
Okay.
BTW Aquatics.
Okay.
Good morning.
And I know I saw another name I did not recognize. me know. I can get back up. Speak back to him.
Hey, Greg. Good morning.
Jay Oliver's here.
Fish Century. Mary Beth. Not if you break the glass.
Yes. It's all over but the screaming at that point.
Right?
And the desperate flopping on the floor trying to catch a fish.
Yes. Well, I was going to pull up the email. I don't even have Maine's email, Gmail pulled up yet.
Debbie, I miss my Subaru Forester. I used to be able to put a twin mattress in the back of that thing. Camp out.
Yeah.
Nice. Can't do that.
Amazing daughter, man. Thank you for coming in this morning.
Good morning.
3G is humming. He's an onion going. Central. Mary Beth. Mary Beth.
Mary Beth. Good morning. And welcome to the Aquatic Morning Show.
I think those are the names.
Well, I told them
today.
that they came from the show to let me know. I mean, we know that Brooklyn did, but
Mhm.
okay, Michelle Kinsley, there you are.
I like campgrounds, just like Nick boys say.
Yeah. Now, how far away would that be from Aquashella if you stopped at a campground instead of hotel?
Brooklyn says she used to do that, marketing graphics 2 to 3 times weekly for a business. I had for about 4 years. I don't do it anymore, but it's pretty easy if you have good photos to work with.
Nice.
In just a minute, you guys. I'm typing back. I'm replying back to Michelle real quick.
Good morning, Debbie Holding. Would you like me to do the rundown while you're?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So I don't get fired by the skipper. Here I am. Is he bossy like that? You see, after this morning's show goes off, we have at 3 p.m. we have Geek Out with Ed and Rico Stan. At 4 we have Corvus Austin. At 6 we have Monday Musings with Fantastic Freaks, and at 7 we have Mob Guppy, along with Monday Mayhem with Mr. and Mrs. Metalhead. At 8 we have Steamfight Aquatics. At 8:30 we have Fish Talk with Lefty and Steven. Is that still going on today?
Yep. So nice tonight.
10 we have Down the Bio with Chubbs, and in the hot spot with Fishy Biz at the same time. Not sure if Chubbs is streaming, but he may be. As far as I know, that's it for that. Hey, Skipper.
You did good.
About time you showed up.
Hey, I was out there doing back-breaking work, okay? Literally.
I'm glad ours turned all to rain. We just got slushy ice melt now. It's horrible.
Yeah, we don't shovel snow here. If it snows, we just shut down the state and we all stay home.
Exactly.
The funny thing is, they've had snow shovels for sale at the CBS pharmacy for 5 months.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It started way.
What you do is you buy them all, and then when it actually snows, you sell them out of your trunk for 4 times the price. Make a killing.
It's like Steven says, we don't operate when it snows.
Yeah.
The only people who go to work are people who live 3 hours away from their jobs.
Yeah.
Everybody else gets to stay home. Yeah, see, Skipper came in here just to get me straightened up. That's right, Judge.
Yep.
No.
We did have some technical difficulties. The fish fam link was not working correctly, but
It's up now.
It's Matt, and I guess he got off his behind and got it straight for us. But it's cool to be able to pop in on that and know who's live. I mean, it's so easy. Because you may not get every notification.
So how did the so you guys both sold out down there?
I sold out, and Stephen, all of the plecos that he brought sold, right? Yeah.
Yep, I brought 10 the first day, and then I think I had 2 left when I got back on Sunday, and I brought 7 more, so a total of 17 I sold.
Good for Jens.
And then I brought some mutt Inler guppy hybrids. We sold a few of those, but Jess took most of them home.
Hello, Kitty.
It was easier just to drain it down to about 2 inches, and roll on instead of trying to catch them all back out. And
Oh, I bet it was.
Yeah.
Kenny, good morning, Kenny. Bex, what's up?
Wait, how did Joe do with his stuff?
Joe did good. He did the tissue samples, our tissue cultures. He did good. I think he sold all but like maybe 10, I think. And then he sent me and Steven and Brooklyn home with what was left over. He wasn't taking anything back. And Eric with the shrimp and shrimp things, everything shrimpy. He did good. He did really good as well. I don't think he sold out, but it was close.
Yeah, I bought some of his Bucephalandra and moss.
You know, I didn't realize that that's the plant that I've been looking for, that was the name of it. The Bucephalandra. It kind of looks like it's slow growing, and it kind of looks like a fern type.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what I've been looking for. I didn't realize he had it. But I can get it anytime. I'll just tell him, hey, get me something.
Yeah, Joe gave me some kind of plant that was priced at $40 that I'd never heard of. And so I need to go look at the bag again and see what it was called, because I didn't realize.
Is that the one that he said was rare?
Yeah, he said that you could get like 5 leaves for $20 or something, and it was a pretty good amount that he gave me that was priced at $40. So I need to go and look, see what that was.
I've got a deep red colored plant that is actually blooming, and it's some kind of crip, and it's very, very rare. And I was supposed to have taken it with me down there because we have it spread out on a few different rocks, and I forgot it. It's got a pink root or pink stem, grows very slow, but it's got a deep maroon colored leaf. Pretty cool. But I forgot to take it down there. Yep.
Good morning, Jimmy P. How's it going?
Morning, Jimmy P.
It's MLK Day, so we got the day off, Jimmy.
That's right. I didn't.
Oh, yeah, did Joe bring any of his wood?
No, he didn't. No,
Oh, yeah.
all of his wood at home.
I was wondering whose cholla wood that was. I didn't see any big pieces of wood.
Yeah, that was Eric's cholla wood.
Yeah.
The amazing diver man.
I guess as he was on the plane.
Yeah, he wouldn't go home with anything, and so it too much to ship it with him because they just wanted to take carry-ons. So
yeah, makes sense.
So I guess somebody could spec out the whole place and like find out who's taking flights home and hang out by their tables and stuff.
That's right.
They could.
Yeah, I'll take that off your hands for you and drive you to the airport.
That's right.
Got to do something for it. Offering.
Whip missed you coming in the back door.
Uh-oh.
The tail end.
The tail end. That's okay. I like long fins too, so.
You want to explain something about some memberships that you have now?
Oh, I'll be dadgum.
yeah.
I do have memberships. Yep.
And
We
you
have
these
got
fancy names for them.
I know, but I forgot them.
I think
That's how
Lefty
fancy
probably remembers them.
they are.
Lefty remembers them.
Yeah, your first one is a special correspondent for $2.99 a month. What does that get people, Jess?
Into the memberships only stream on Wednesday.
Where we have fun.
That's right. It's not like the normal, setup stream. We just pretty much hang out and we get to know each other more personally. We tell life stories and just kind of hang out. But if you do have a fish question, that's also a really good place to come. And you can, so the third tier, anybody on that third tier can come up on panel. So if you are a member, you get to come to the members only stream, but only the $6.99 gets to come on panel. So there's the $4.99 and the $2.99. But I don't think there's anything extra for the $4.99.
Not at this time.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna come up with something. I just haven't done it. I just haven't yet.
And you said a discount to your store, right?
That's for the $6.99.
Yeah. Okay.
So the $6.99, it gets a 10% discount to the store, to my store, mainsailsquareandfins.com, which I believe is down at the moment. But if you want anything, just email me till I get that back up and running. And then you get the members get to come in the members only stream, and you get to come on panel if you would like, which we would like. It's a smaller group, so if you're wanting to, start learning how to come up on the stream and stuff like that, it's a great place to do that.
It's very intimate.
Yes.
Well,
What is the name of the second tier of memberships?
The $4.99 is the commentator level.
Ooh, the commentator.
Well,
And
Kenny wants a refund.
what is the
Yeah,
top
we
tier
didn't even
called?
know how to do that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Oh, look what you said. The $4.99 should include Dee Dee's number.
Uh-oh. Well,
Oh, Matt, you already have it, buddy. Don't be put me out there like that.
right?
You never know how I'll show up.
It's
Now, what is your $6.99 tier called?
Tams?
Tams, okay.
Yeah,
You
Tams.
have Tams. Then the next one down.
Commentator. And I can't remember.
Special correspondent.
Special correspondent. I have to look at them. His website down. My website's down because I didn't pay for it.
Patrick, his website is up now.
And I'm swapping it over, so I'm
There you go.
redoing it. That's why.
And Patty's here.
Patty's here.
Well,
Hello,
It's so
Patty.
glad to have you back, Patty.
Patty's bringing up the rear. I mean,
Mhm.
Here we go.
whatever.
Hey, somebody's got to, right?
That's right.
Somebody's got to.
Oh, they're installing a building generator. How about that?
Mm.
Mm.
Was he living in an apartment complex? Or
Matt lives at a house.
is a house?
I don't know.
He himself is installing one at somebody
Well,
else.
I'm assuming that's his house that he fell off the ladder at.
Or maybe he's talking about why the
Maybe
website
the
was
server
down,
host,
and
yeah,
they
maybe.
had to go down. Maybe they got snow and lost power for a minute.
We'll make
Whatever
sense.
server he's using.
Mm.
And we have new local Austin, and here's Steven's on the floor co-host for his Saturday stream.
Oh yeah, Michael and Dee Dee helped me read chat while I was walking around Aquafest.
I got to go back and
It
watch.
was mostly Michael.
And we played guess the price of that big tank setup that they were selling. Did you see that, Jess? That
No.
they had it was a big I guess it was maybe an 80-gallon. It included the stand and the sump and the protein skimmer and the two Kessel lights that were above it. And so I had the chat like guess how much they're selling it for. And ultimately, they said it was retailed for $5,100, and they were selling it for $3,500. And Annette was closest without going over with her. What was it? 33.
Woo! What did she win? Not the tank.
Pride. Yeah. I agreed to buy the winner of the tank if the answer was $1, which is what S guessed.
Right?
Was not $1.
Dang. Those sumps that they make and all of those, I was just like floored when I went by and I was taking B-roll for all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the electronic panel they had set up to go with that tank, with a tank. And I was like, y'all, I would get lost at the word begin, start. Because that's a lot. That's a lot of stuff. I mean,
it looks really good too. That's the thing about the saltwater stuff is like everything is built for aesthetics, including the filtration. Like the sump is really nice looking, the protein skimmer. I mean, I don't know what it looks like after 6 months of it actually doing stuff, but it looks nice when you see it on display.
Yeah, that's it. It looks nice on display, but geez, I mean, I got that kind of money to be throwing away at a saltwater tank, and I think that's what scares a lot of people off from saltwater because it doesn't have to be that expensive. Like you can get really cool stuff to go in the tank once it's
and you don't need those super expensive Kessel lights that I think they're like $500 a piece or something.
Right. Like I do want the one that has the shimmer effect to it, but I'm not putting it on a 500-gallon tank either. You know, when I get the one, it's going to be on that 15-gallon cube that. Yeah,
enough to where you only need one and not like 2 or 3.
Yes. You know, so it doesn't have to be that. It can be simple and still be very, very pretty and have very pretty fish. But
did they sell the tanks?
No, I don't think so.
I didn't see anyone wheeling it out the door.
A lot of those don't get sold, it seems.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, it's almost like they're just they would rather not have to wheel it out of the event, but they're not gonna let it go for like it's kind of an opportunistic thing. Like, can we find a sucker who wants to take this out for us and us make a hefty profit off of it?
There's one at one of the shows, like all the fish. It was the original price like $1,500. All the fish died, so they just crossed it out and wrote like $1,200. I'm like, there were more than $100 worth of fish in that tank. This price should be a lot lower.
Yeah.
Wow. Dang.
And Fishy Mom popped in just in the nick of time.
Just in the nick of time.
Yeah.
To say goodbye and we love you.
But we see you.
Holy cow, it's 12 o'clock.
It is.
Yeah.
But we do see you. Debbie Holding, hey, and hi and bye. We want to thank the super sticker and super chats that we got today. You guys, thank you very much. It does help. I can explain to y'all how much it helps. It does, and I do thank you very much. And if you can spare it, go and become a member. Join us on Wednesdays. Lurkers, we're pulling y'all in one at a time. So don't be afraid to say hi or bye or whatever. You know, just let us know you're here.
Like a smiley face emoji. Oh, and for the membership streams, they follow Joe's Shrimp Shack live stream, so they are a little later on Wednesday.
Yes.
Yeah, they start right at this time or an hour before.
At 11, so this time. About 11:05, actually, just in case Joe is a little long-winded. And I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to give you a secret. Here is a secret to Joe from Joe's Shrimp Shack. Don't give him sugar. Don't let him drink any malts unless you are ready to party.
And bring a roll of duct tape.
I hope you're feeling better.
He's a lot of fun.
In.
Oh, Miss Susie Q, I got it.
Hey,
Thank you very much. It's very pretty. Thank you. Thank you.
She might have been lucky since she's not feeling.
She said, yeah, I texted her. She's
Yes,
feeling
we
a little
hope
bit
you
better.
feel better. And you guys remember that the Coffee Cup is brought to you by Miss Dee Dee from Dee Dee Spin and Mr. Steven over one thing over here.
Hi.
He is the end of month sponsor. So he's going to be adding to the t-shirt and the coffee mug for the end of month what do you call it? Contest. So if you want to be in that end of month contest, you got to win the end of month contest. I mean, end of week
End of week.
contest. So to do that, you got to go to the video of the day, short or video of the day, and put in the comments after you have liked and shared, and make sure you're subscribed. I love watching the Aquatic Morning Show. That is 7 words. No more, no less. 7 words.
It's too much.
Nope. You know why it? There's a reason why. I've done told you why. There's 7 words.
You think I remembered that?
Because you're 7 days in a week?
No!
I just copy and paste. Later.
Yeah.
Yes. So to enter and to try to be a winner and to win that, those are the rules for the contest. Am I leaving anything out? Thank you to our sponsors. Godly thank you to our sponsors. You guys keep us rolling.
Nice to meet you too, Brooklyn.
And Brooklyn is so good. I'm so glad you came in. Yes. I hope you are not a stranger, lady. You're awesome.
It looks like Lefty is sitting at the news desk.
Ricky DeHoyas, hi and bye. Misfit, bye. Love you guys.
Bye.
We will see you guys in the morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Love y'all.
Hi.
Bye.
Don't forget to check out these videos.
Mr. Blacko.
Mr. Blacko Cat, where the funk you at? Mr. Blacko Cat, funky Blacko Cat. Mr. Blacko. Driftwood Rider, Ultimate Hider, Algae Eater, Good Tank Cleaner, Nocturnal Feeder, Good Breeder, Mr. Blacko Cat, you funky Blacko Cat. Mr. Blacko. Mr. Blacko. Mr. Blacko. Where the funk you at? Mr. Blacko. Funky Blacko Cat. Tanks on, 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 eating high, eating high, eating high, eating high, Mr. Blacko. Mr. Blacko. Mr. Blacko. Mr. Blacko. Mr. Blacko.